The NBA is supposed to come back on July 31st, but there's a mass movement in America's streets demanding an end to racism and injustice. NBA players want to help, but they can't agree on how. We have a plan that would make NBA players one of the most powerful voices in American politics and make Black Lives Matter. But first, let's listen to what the players think. Dwight Howard said, "This is about our people right now. No basketball until we get things resolved." But this doesn't help. We need your voice.
For Kyrie Irving and Dwight Howard to say, we don't want to work because we want to pay attention, that's your platform, gentlemen. You're not college professors. You're not musicians. Everybody has a platform at a certain level. You are elite, skilled athletes with an enormous platform. Use it. If you don't use it, that would be shameful and irresponsible. You can continue the dialogue. Charles Barkley said it best this morning when he said, what are they talking about? Out of sight, out of mind.
I agree with Wilbon. The NBA coming back is an incredible opportunity, and Kyrie recognizes this. He said, "I'm willing to give up everything I have for social reform," to which Austin Rivers responded that coming back would put money in NBA players' pockets and allow them to give time and energy to the Black Lives Matter movement. The problem is, Kyrie doesn't have a plan, and Austin Rivers wants players to keep doing what they've been doing for years. It hasn't brought us the change we need. LeBron is doing incredible work with the Akron school system, but it's a drop in the bucket. The NBA made $8.7 billion last year, but California spent $100 billion on education alone. That's more than 10 times the earnings of the entire league. Kyrie giving up everything would be like playing one-on-one basketball against systemic racism. It's impossible to win this way. We need a plan, and President Obama agrees. The elected officials who matter most in reforming police departments and the criminal justice system work at the state and local levels. It's mayors and county executives, it's district attorneys and state's attorneys. Those are all elected positions. Unfortunately, voter turnout in these local races is pitifully low. If we want Black Lives to matter, we have to put people in power who actually believe that. The opportunity for the NBA is to bring an unprecedented amount of money, attention, and relevance to local elections and bring people who actually represent us. Here's the plan. Step 1. Create the NBA Players Action Coalition, or NBA PAC. This group takes money and TV time from players and the league and puts it all in one big pot. Players decide how to use those resources to support Black Lives Matter and win local elections. Step 2. NBA PAC takes over all NBA institutional advertising. Every ad slot that is owned by NBA Cares or team-specific charities is instead used to support Black Lives Matter. Step 3. Use your platform. At halftime for every single game, fundraise for and bring attention to Black Lives Matter and local elections. I don't know if I'm supposed to be the person making this video, but there's been so much pain for so long, and until a few weeks ago, I didn't know if we'd ever get a chance to make things right. But then we took to the streets. And we did it over and over again. And for the first time in a long time, there's hope that we could build a better world. The thing about movements and hope, though, is that they exist in a moment. We are in that moment right now. You have an opportunity to help build an America that reckons with centuries of racism and tries to build a more just nation for its people. The question is whether you will.